Hey guys, Stacy Oldfield, founder of Minerva Management Partners and the Minerva 3-Day Networking Challenge here. Every once in a while, I like to share some of my pet peeves regarding networking. Like, you all know that getting a sales pitch at an event is a huge pet peeve of mine. So today I want to share another one. I do a lot of networking and I meet a lot of new people all the time. As part of my networking activities, I like to find ways to help others. I love connecting them to other people, providing valuable information, or even suggesting sales leads. I am always on the lookout for ways to build and then strengthen the connections that I make. It really is the cornerstone for building mutually beneficial relationships. So here's my pet peeve. It never ceases to amaze me how many people will not respond to a follow-up communication. I'm not talking about including someone in a mass communication to your distribution list. I'm talking about a personal communication about something that came up in discussion when you met. For example, someone you meet at a networking event mentions getting together for coffee to further a discussion. You reach out and follow up to schedule a time, and they never respond back to you. Or they ask for more information on something. Or you just send a nice note to them, never to know if they even received it. It doesn't matter the scenario. I find it honestly rude and unprofessional to neglect to respond to personal communication. I thought it was just me that it was happening to, and just kind of assumed that it was an issue that I was somehow responsible for causing. But I'm hearing this same story more and more often from my colleagues and my clients, which is why I feel compelled to share this. I know that we are all very busy people, but we all have the same 24 hours in a day. If someone has taken time out of their day to reach out to you, you need to take time out of your day to respond. Now, I have a couple of theories about why this happens, why the lack of response happens. My first theory is that there are some people that actually believe their time is more valuable than anyone else's. And if you find that you fall into this category, then I'm not really sure how to be helpful to you. But not responding just because you don't feel like it is rude, and it is unprofessional, and it's definitely short-sighted. A couple of years ago, I attempted to contact a professional because I had a few potential clients for her. I didn't know her personally, but I had met her before. So I reached out to see if she might be willing to give me some more information about her business and her ideal clients. I did not receive a response back. I followed up on my initial contact a few weeks later and still no response from her. There is no way I'm going to refer business to a person who cannot respond to an inquiry. I mean, what if she treats her clients that way as well? So I ended up connecting with someone else who does what she does, build a relationship, and I now send referrals to that person instead. So her lack of response literally cost her money in her pocket. I mean, what can your lack of response cost you? Number 2, people get busy and forget. We're all busy professionals. It seems we get bombarded by email every day from every direction. Most of us tend to respond to those that are most urgent, most important, or from people in our inner circle first. Communications that come from new acquaintances or names that we don't really recognize tend to get pushed to the bottom of the list. Then we get busy and then we forget. An easy way to keep these emails from slipping through the cracks is to schedule small blocks of time every day to address them. Go ahead and answer your urgent and important email, and then flag those that are in lower priority. Anytime you have a spare moment, answer a couple of those flagged emails. This will keep the number from becoming overwhelming, and it will also help strengthen both the young and the old relationships in your network. Here's my third theory. People don't know how to respond. If everyone was honest, I think this may be the biggest reason why people end up not responding. They just don't know how to respond. So they end up ignoring, hoping that the person will forget that they sent the note. Here's the note. They don't forget. And they don't forget that they sent the note, and they don't forget that you didn't respond. So even if you aren't exactly sure how to respond to someone's communication, just respond honestly. And any response, for the most part, is better than no response at all. I would much rather get a response that I don't like or wasn't expecting than be completely ignored. And so would everyone else in your network. Our business reputations are so important. Good ones are more valuable than gold, and bad ones can be more damaging than you can ever imagine. People desire to be treated with respect, and when they aren't, they don't hesitate to share that information with others. Don't risk damaging your reputation because you don't reply to people, and don't burn bridges with your connections because you don't reply. They will tire of trying to help you if the only time you respond is when you need a favor. So, thank you for allowing me to be on my soapbox for that. But if you're looking for more tips on how to avoid networking no-nos, check out my 3-day networking challenge. It's free. I've put the link below this video, and I know you will find the information and exercises valuable to your networking activities. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.